It was during my PhD when I first started teaching at the University of Glasgow as a postgraduate tutor. What I didn't expect at the time was that I will be teaching to the world. Students from every continent walked into that room, each carrying their own cultural norms, communication styles, and expectations of what good learning looks like. In those early days, I felt a quiet anxiety. Not about the content, I had mastered that. My anxiety was about people. Would I unintentionally offend someone? Would silence mean confusion or respect? Would directness mean confidence or discomfort? I didn't want to misread anyone, and I didn't want anyone to feel unseen. One incident stays with me till this day. I had a student from South America, brilliant in writing, thoughtful, deeply analytical, but in class, she hardly spoke. I assumed she was shy, maybe disengaged. Then came the presentations. Her slides were exceptional. Her written script was flawless, but when she stood up to speak, she froze. She failed the presentation. Later in a reflective assignment, she wrote about how public speaking in English triggered anxiety, how in her culture written expression carried more weight than verbal performance, and how she wished she had been given alternative ways to demonstrate her learning. That moment hit me hard. I realized I had taken too much for granted. I had prepared my content, but not my awareness. From that day forward, I made a commitment to lead differently. I started studying cultures, not academically, but practically. How different cultures show respect, how they interpret authority, how they express disagreement, and how they participate in groups. Before every class, I didn't just prepare the lesson, I prepared myself. I would ask, how do I need to show up today so every student feels safe, valued, and understood? And that intentionality turned my anxiety into confidence. Teaching international students taught me something powerful. Cross-cultural leadership isn't about knowing every culture. It's about caring enough to notice the details, because those details shape trust, belonging, and performance. If you're teaching international students today, here are a few things that help me. Number one, prepare culturally, not just academically. Spend a few minutes thinking about who is in the room and what they value. Number two, make expectations explicit. Participation, critical thinking, and presentations mean different things across cultures. Number three, offer multiple ways to contribute. Speaking isn't the only form of intelligence. Writing, reflection, and small group dialogues matter too. Number four, don't assume silence means disengagement. Sometimes it means respect, sometimes it means fear, and sometimes it means processing. And number five, ask students how they learn the best. It's the simplest leadership move and the most transformative. Teaching international students didn't just make me a better educator, it made me a better leader, more observant, more adaptable, and more human. Because when you teach a global classroom, you're not just teaching content, you're teaching people, and people deserve to be understood.